Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, hi, thank you for your support. If you're new, kindly hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification just right next to it, and then like, share and comment on my videos. Thank you very much. So guys, today I'm coming to you with another type of video. So I've been on TikTok and I've been seeing this story of this woman named Teresa Johnson, yeah, but she calls herself Reesa on TikTok, and her story, it's a 50-part series that was named Who the F Did I Marry? So she was talking about a guy that she married who is a liar, biggest liar, and she only came to find out about his lying tendencies after marriage. Okay, this little makeup bit is by me. Guys, mnaona game yangu vile inaenda. Now I have some lashes. I think by next week I'll have them. I'll try them on. Okay, I hope those ones work. Aki mi strip lashes zimenishinda. Sasa makeup artist wenye mko hapa, si mniambie ni nini tips? What are the tips and tricks? A sister here is desperate. Oh, because I want to do the full look. So now my eyeshadow is well blended. It looks nice. I guess it looks nice, yeah? So it looks nice. I hope it looks nice. I'm just looking at the mirror. Alafu sasa joto. Ona nishaanza kuwa na tubizi twa jasho kwa uso. Oh my goodness. Guys, kilipi ina bo sometimes. Siku zuri lakini kuna bo. Let me just powder my face a bit tukisonganga. So this lady akawa na hiyo 50-part series on TikTok called Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Who the F Did I Marry? Who the F Did I Marry? And it's a very, very interesting story. I did it in like 2 days and I was done. Nikiosha vyombo iko hapo inacheza. Like even if I'm in the shower naweza weka kwa speaker nisikiange tu. It's just something you listen to. It's not like ati anafanya vitu that you have to watch. Sorry, I have to keep doing this kwa sababu hii joto, ile joto iko hapa, my goodness. Hii makeup lazima nifanye ndani ya chini ya fan, because if not I'll be melting my face off within no time. Na leo hata ndo naona sijavaa wig because hii joto hapana. And then I did dye my hair a bit. Nataka iwe red but haikushika hiyo red, so I think I'll go in again with more dye because I want it red, like dark wine red. So guys, let's go back to the story. Okay, mimi nakuwa distracted. Anyway, so this is my small bit. I have like a smoky eye with some green shimmer, which I love. I'm falling in love with makeup. Yani eye makeup is just doing it for me. Yani it's so easy when you practice. Hata mimi kitambo I used to have the eyeshadow that looks like crazy, lakini it's easy at least. A girl's learning. Anyway, so this story, this woman talks about a guy she met. This guy she met on Facebook dating and another different dating app. And she says that he was using 2 different names on 2 different dating platforms. So anasema, she was actually so funny. Alikuwa anasema in her entire story, the 50-part series, because like 500 hours of every part is like on average 9 minutes to sema on average. Zingine ziko 10, zingine ziko 8, but sema 9 on average. So alikuwa anasema like the moment she had so many red flags. Alikuwa anasema red flags zake ni the UN of red flags, kwa sababu UN iko na all the countries that are UN affiliated, alafu sasa ni nyingi hizo flags. So alikuwa anasema red flags zenye anaweza sema zilikuwa so many. But she was right. But you know, when we're in love sometimes, let me just say this, Aki, we always overlook certain things because we love that person and we want things to work. She also said uzuri wake, she admitted, Reesa, she admitted that she was desperate for like marriage, stability, longevity when it came to like love. Hakuwa anataka tu tena to date just for the sake of dating. She was in that stage where she wanted a bit more stability in the relationship, and she wanted marriage if it came. So when she met this guy who was like paying for things, who was like taking care of her bills, and she didn't have to worry about that, akajua nimeangukia bwana. So the small red flags that were there, she overlooked them because again she needed that. She felt the need to settle down at that particular point. This was in 2020 to 2021 the story yake ili happen, but she just recently told it. So this woman, guy, hey, this man put her through shit. But the thing that actually touched me the most out of this entire story, he lied about a couple of things. Let me just brush through them. He lied about being rich, like he was financially there, good. He lied about having sijui money offshore, nini, which was not true. He lied about affording to buy Reesa, Tisa and him a home, but he could not afford it. So alikuwa anawapeleka hivi pamoja na realtors, pamoja na nini, akiitishwa proof of funds, which is like the evidence that you have the money, hana. So he was just there jumping up and down, mumbling, fumbling, anapotea in his own words. So this woman was like, oh. So ikafika point akachoka. He also lied to her about getting her a BMW, but alikuwa anasema she wanted a BMW X5 dark blue in color and cognac interior. Cognac is like this dark brownish leather type of thing. So but this guy was like, okay, twende. Anampeleka like to the car yard, they test drive a few cars. She likes the cars, he doesn't buy the car for her. So she was there like, ai, sasa huyu mtu. But everything was like not happening. So I'm like, Reesa, Tisa hata we jamili. You did not see that he promised you a house. You looked at several houses. Anasema like almost 20 houses. He puts an all cash offer in, meaning that he puts a promise to buy the house all cash, hata si loan, and then ina fall through. Like he doesn't come through when he gets asked for the money. He does not provide any evidence that he has the money. He does not want to pay for the house. Okay, you have the money, just pay, then akuna. So ilikuwa ni hivyo, story after story after story. The next thing that he promised was a trip to London. Jo alikuwa anajua Reesa Tisa always wanted to go to London and Paris since she was young. So akajuanga, I think he was preying on the weaknesses of this woman, knowing that this woman really longed for stability in the relationship, and he preyed on that, and that is so wrong. Guys, kama uwezi afford kitu, just tell us. Imagine we won't be mad, we won't. Tuko tu, we are also human. Pia sisi hatuwezi afford, so why would we put pressure on you? Just tell me this is how it is. I am here at this stage in my life. How can we move from point A to point F together? Okay, mi nakwambia okay, mi niko B, wewe uko C. Okay, let's move to K. Yeah, let's do that together, but don't lie to me at wewe uko point J na unajua uko B kama mimi and you're there, you know. So but Reesa uzuri, she was honest with herself, and that is the thing that I liked about her series. She was so honest. Okay, Ole, I have to keep doing that. She was so honest even with herself, not only with us, even with herself. She was so honest kwa sababu alikuwa anasema, this is the point that I messed up. I know, I take accountability for my overlooking these red flags that were zimejipanga glaring, ziko hivi. Zile gari za moto vile zuu kuja zikiwaka hivi. They were doing that, but she was overlooking them because of something she thought she would get out of this relationship. And they moved in together, I don't know, weeks after talking. And then they got married very fast. This guy was like rushing everything. Kila kitu haraka. Let me marry you. Let me do this for you. Let me buy you a house. Let me buy you a car. So he ended up getting her a smaller car, a Nissan Altima. I don't know what a Nissan Altima is, but niliona picha. But it's like a sedan. It's not these big cars. It's a sedan. It's a smaller model. Ni kama Corolla, hiyo shape. So she was like, okay. Sasa the thing that also caught my eye was like, this lady alipata miscarriage, a pregnancy that was this guy's, whose name is Legion, anamuita Legion in the series. Legion akapata miscarriage Reesa Tisa, and then she was supposed to go and get her tummy cleaned because the pregnancy came out, but si yote ilitoka. There's some bits that were left in there. So there was this cleaning process, which is very intense. I've heard about it. It's very painful. And this guy could not come through for her, lying to her that he was getting promoted to VP, vice president of the company that he worked in, which is a condiment company. It's like, condiment ni vitu za kuserve na chakula or something like that, like side spices or something. So she was like, okay, if you're going to, so alimwambia he would not make it to the hospital with her because he was going to be promoted. So he was going for that meeting where he would be promoted to VP of the company. Reesa Tisa was by herself in the hospital with her friend, and it was COVID time, so the friend could not be let in. So she was all alone. The friend took her to the hospital, but she could not be let to stay with her in the hospital because of COVID restrictions, yeah? So Reesa went in, the procedure was done. This guy lied that, okay, if you cannot get me because of the meeting, talk to my assistant David. There was no David. David was him chatting Reesa Tisa using another number. Imagine. He could not just come through for her. So then wakaendelea. So the lies became too much until Reesa started doing research on Legion. Okay? After all these lies, wakati alikaa, she figured out that there was a lot of lies going on because everything he promises doesn't come to fruition. So akaona, let me do my research on this mofo, you know. She started doing her background checks. She started going to do criminal record checks. She started calling people who were affiliated with him. She even called the ex-wife who was like, "Wee, girl, if you're calling me, it must be bad." What did he do now? And Reesa told her the story, and the woman was like, "He did me the same, girl. You're not alone. Run while you still can. Leave him. He's not going to change. Not for you, not for anyone. He's a pathological liar. He's a diagnosed with, I don't know, something, bipolar, no, schizophrenia, something like that." And akasema, you run while you still can. He's not going to change. And if you're waiting for him to change for you, you're so mistaken. So while you still can, go. Leave him. Go live your life. Because he will keep digging that hole of lies. Mpaka there's a point you will get where you don't know where to even start. The lies are just intertwined like cobwebs. Hata unashinda utafungua gani wache gani. So Reesa was like, oh my God. But this is now too late. Imagine she's already married to this guy. She was already married. So, ana discover hizi vitu when she's in marriage. So she was like, wow, okay. She called a few more people to kuuliza about his family. He used to lie to her. Hey, nimeruka step. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Imagine he would wake up in the morning, pick up his phone, pretend to be on a call with his brother, elder brother. And he's just talking to air. He's just talking to himself, pretending the brother is on the other line. And then anaambia Reesa, my brother says hi. And then Reesa will be like, say hi to him. Reesa says hi. My God. Guy, this guy. Nilikuwa nasikiza hiyo story, I'm like, is this even real? And it's real life, imagine. And then he also lied that he has sisters. He doesn't. Reesa came to discover after, when he was doing now the checks, the background in nini. Wakati ameona these lies are too much now. She started doing her research on this guy. Uzuri wa US, everything is in public records. You want to know if someone is divorced, you go to the records, you'll find it. You want to know if someone has ever been in jail, you go to the records, you find it. It's not like Kenya ati lazima waze kuzunguka sijui up to where. Online tu, papa unapata. So she was just getting result after result after result. This guy had taken him to the graveyard, kumuonesha graveyard wenyewe, saying that is his mom and dad buried there. It was not. That was someone else's grave. No, his grandma and grandpa. It was not their grave. That was someone else's. He lied that his grandma passed away in 2020 during COVID when he met Reesa Tisa. The grandma, turns out, had passed on 2015, 5 years ago. And he just called her in the middle of the day, crying. Be like, oh, I just lost my grandma. Crying. Reesa was like, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, baby. Ati alikuwa na COVID, she died of COVID. Come to find out, the grandma passed on. Sasa when she was discovering all these years, it was like 6 years ago. Sasa it was 2021 and she was discovering all these lies now. My God. Reesa was like, alishtuka. She was so shocked, wondering, who have I been married to for the past, I don't know, 1 year? They stayed married for a year or something. So one day, these lies just became too much. He lied about what the dad was doing. Both of his parents were dead, but he lied about when they died, and he also lied about their jobs to seem cool. Yani ni ule mtu, he will make his lifestyle look as good as possible, good on paper as possible, so that you don't leave him. And you know, when you really need a relationship, you really need stability, especially maybe when you've been through some not very good things in your life, and you really need stability. Imagine you will believe what you're told because you just crave that stable relationship. And maybe in the beginning this guy was showing you that, hey, I can be stable. Hey, Reesa was just tired. Akisema hii story, she was just saying like, I know guys. Red flag number 75. I know. I did not see all of this, but when she started now piecing everything together, doing the checks, nini, she was like, nope, I'm not staying. On his birthday, oh, he also caught him cheating. Actually, he caught him cheating, alafu akasema no, I think she did not tell him, ama she did ask him, I don't remember that, but she caught him cheating with some prostitute or something. So eventually she got fed up. Akaenda. It was his birthday. On his birthday, she kicked him out. Remember, they're still living in Reesa Tisa's house, and this guy was like, I can buy us a family house, but he doesn't even have a home for himself. He was still living in her house actually, but he was paying the bills. To be fair, he was paying the bills. She was paying for everything. No, he was paying the bills in that house. Reesa said the only thing that she was left paying was her car, and sasa vitu zake tu, nails, nini, but the house, electric, is of essential things he was paying. So Reesa, and this guy, kumbe Reesa came to find out he was not a VP of the company that he was talking about. He was actually a forklift driver. Ile gari ya kupakia mizigo kwa lori, ile tinga, he was actually driving that. Imagine the disappointment. Sasa you have to start afresh. You told your friends you met someone, unamsifu, you're saying, oh, how he's great, nini. Alafu you come to find out he's not even all that. He's not. I'm like, miss me with that BS. And he's just anyway, but sometimes it happens. By the way, it happens. But me wambia mtu, if it happens to you, don't be afraid to leave. Your mental health is more important than anything. Let your friends talk, let the neighbors talk. They will talk for a while, they'll shut up. They will never talk forever. Something new will happen and they'll divert their attention to that something new. So don't worry. Leave. If it doesn't work, leave. If he's not or she's not good for you, leave her. Leave that relationship. Leave them. Kwa sababu, unaweza jiumiza roho. You're trying to hold on to something that is actually cutting into your flesh, na wewe tu ndo unaishikilia, you're really grabbing. Anyway, this guy, she came into Reesa's life. I think they opened up to each other. Obviously, how you're supposed to do it. Exactly how you're supposed to do it. You open up to the person you love. Si ni kawaida. But he really marked her weaknesses, and now he preyed on the weaknesses. Akajua nikikudanganya hivi unanipenda, nikikudanganya hivi unaniabudu, nikikudanganya hivi you will not go anywhere. And that is what he did. He tried to really but good thing is, lies can only go so far. He lied about having money, about paying for a house. No house was ever paid for. He lied about, oh, I can get you a car. He never got her that BMW that she wanted. He lied about, oh, I can afford this, I can afford to take you to London. He never did all of that. Imagine. So the lies always catch up to you. You cannot lie forever. Imagine you can't. They'll always catch up. So what I can say is, good thing when Reesa realized all of this, she says she took some time to heal kwa sababu alikuwa ameinvest a lot of her emotions into the relationship, and she got so disappointed. So anasema it really broke her. Eventually, after amemfukuza, after everything, now separated, she really broke down. She broke down big time. Kwa sababu alikuwa anashindwa, how could I be this stupid? How could I not have seen this? Unajua, you start blaming yourself. You're like, was I blind? Was I bewitched? Was I, you don't even understand. So now the elder brother reached out to Reesa. No, Reesa actually found him. The brother was like, he's always been lying since he was a kid. His entire family, they don't F with him. He's just there by himself. And we don't even talk. The brother was saying that they've never talked since their mom passed away. That is 2015. So he's talking to Reesa in 2021. Akamwambia they never talk to him because he always lies. He always comes up with one lie after another. So they are like, just say the truth. Just speak the truth, man. Stop lying. Can you just be honest? But he cannot. He always finds a way. Reesa was really mad. Anasema, why would he say something? I never asked for a house. I never asked for a car. He's always the one who was offering things that he knows he cannot do. Why? For what point? You know, for what reason? You lie about something. You call me, say your grandmother is dead. You start crying. Your grandma died 5 years ago. Why? For what? Like, you just wake up and feel like, today I want to lie. Today I want to lie. How does it work with liars? I also experienced one of my own, but that's a story for another day. But they just lie. And they just wake up and come up with stupid things. Hata bila kuulizwa. And that is what makes you believe them, because you don't ask, they just tell you. So you're like, maybe, yeah, because I didn't ask. So maybe this could be true. No, it's not. If he's a liar, he's a liar. If she's a liar, she's a liar. Good thing about Reesa is she acknowledges her mistake in all of this. She acknowledges, yes, she did not pay attention to the red flags. And if she saw them, she overlooked them. She does acknowledge that. And she's always like, I know. I've said this many times, but I was surprised to find out this. I was surprised to find out that. But she admits that she also overlooked a lot of things which would have helped her to catch these lies sooner. But anyway, now she's a free woman. She's making money off of TikTok. I'm happy for her. Way to go, Reesa. Way to go. So she's making money. I hope someone will reach out. Tyler Perry, hey, mtafute, make a series out of this, because this is some good, interesting story. Make a series. Pay that woman her money. Let her go to London. She's actually going to London by her own self. Let her afford that BMW X5, dark blue with cognac interior. Help her to achieve that. And TikTok is also paying her some good money for her series, because she got a lot of views, over 400 million views on that entire 50-part series. She gained so many followers. She now verified on TikTok. Guys, if you get a chance, nimepitia story just juju like that. If you get a chance, go to TikTok, watch her story. Her name is Reesa Tisa, REESA, but her real name is Teresa Johnson. And she's an amazing woman. She's a chubby. She's so beautiful. She's so lovely. And the way that she tells her story is so articulate. Hakosei det, hapotei. She's not mumbling, fumbling. Part 2, I'll do another video on this. Is about Legion's response. That idiot went on YouTube on some guy called Simply Wavy and did an interview saying that Teresa was lying about everything that she said. Sasa alikuja na manini zake zingine, akialaya is always a liar. Imagine, akiongea, Reesa was always facing the camera. Akiongea anaongea, hata kama hata. Oh my God, anasai, but she's always straight and she knows her dates. She knows her time. Alipeana hiyo story like you could see the events happening, you know? She started from the beginning to the end without mixing, jumping from A to B. She was going from A, B, C, D. Aendi F, alafu anarudi C, alafu. No, she was so organized with that story. I was like, wow, way to go. Alafu, she has this amazing voice. And then she tells the story so well. She's a very good storyteller, by the way. Legion. Ay, Legion's interview, mama, you. All over the place. Akijibu swali, instead of just answering what he's been asked, he starts going back. 2015, come back, bring this, go back. Baka, you just know this person is lying. Her flow hata kidogo. He's mixing himself up. Alafu, he never looks at the camera. He's always looking this way, that way, juu, chini, ba. Hangali hivi, hayuko focused. He's just that's why you're just lying to us. Like you're just lying to us. Alafu alikuwa na mgaslight. Guys, that story is interesting. Nimewapatia tu like an overview, like a rushed summary, but go and watch it and learn something from it. Reesa said that the point that she did that series was not even to make money, because she did not even know she's going to go viral. She only wanted to help other women. Mwenye anaweza kuwa in that situation, asikoniwe, asijipate kwa, you know. So if you're going through something similar, at least you can catch it early on. Don't be like her. Don't get married to a pathological liar. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you. If you want me to do this look, let me know. I'll do it for you guys. Very simple. Hata hakuna foundation hapa. Just the eyes, some concealer, some powder, done. And I will see you guys on my next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Kindly like, subscribe, hit on the notification button, and leave a comment down below. Share this video to your friends. Tell your friend to tell a friend, and then come here and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye, loves.